Ethereum or Solana, which will reign supreme in 2025? You've seen the discussions, the headlines, and perhaps even the memes. However, here's the pivotal question. If faced with a choice to invest in one, which would you choose? This isn't merely a tech debate, it's about your trading future. In the next few moments, you'll uncover the essential differences, forthcoming upgrades, unseen risks, and potential market movements for this year. By the conclusion, you'll grasp not only which cryptocurrency to invest in, but also the reasons behind your choice, not to mention strategies to outperform the competition. Ready? Let's explore. ETH versus SOL, 2025, the ultimate showdown. Chapter 1, Backstory. Showdown. Let's take a moment to reflect. Ethereum was introduced in 2015, quickly establishing itself as the pioneer of smart contracts. Consider it the apple of blockchain technology. Stylish, secure, yet somewhat pricey. Solana burst onto the scene in 2020 with energy and speed. Faster, more affordable, and flashier. In late 2013, Ethereum was initially conceptually presented in a white paper by Vitalik Buterin, a programmer and Bitcoin magazine co-founder. He suggested that decentralized applications could enhance blockchain utility beyond mere currency, and that a robust programming language was necessary to link real-world assets like stocks and property to the blockchain. Buterin collaborated briefly with Yoni Asya, CEO of eToro, on a project named Colored Coins, detailing additional blockchain use cases. After disagreements on project direction surfaced, Buterin proposed creating a new platform featuring a comprehensive scripting language, which eventually became Ethereum. In a narrative of resilience, Solana rose from the depths of the crypto winter in 2022 to prominence this year, securing its position as one of the most utilized blockchains among crypto enthusiasts and beginners alike. Solana's journey began in late 2017, when Anatoly Yakovenko published a draft white paper outlining Proof of History, POH, a novel timekeeping technique designed to facilitate fast transaction speeds and ordering. Partnering with former Qualcomm colleague Greg Fitzgerald, they launched their first internal testnet and project white paper in February 2018. Another Qualcomm associate, Stephen Ackridge, suggested utilizing graphics processors for signature verification to enhance scalability. Eventually, Anatoly, Greg, Stephen, and 3 others founded what would become Solana Labs, initially named Loom, before rebranding to avoid confusion with another project. Ethereum laid the groundwork. Solana raced ahead on this foundation. Yet that's history. The real narrative is how they have evolved by 2025, and how their origins continue to influence your trading strategy today. Chapter 2, Technology Face-Off. Ethereum transitioned to a proof-of-stake mechanism, a major shift from its original proof-of-work model. Energy efficient? Certainly. Scalability? To an extent. However, gas fees can still resemble those high-end services when you only ordered a basic drink. Solana operates on a hybrid proof-of-stake and proof-of-history system. It sounds complex, but here's the takeaway. It's incredibly fast, processing 65,000 transactions per second. Yet at times, this speed can backfire. Remember those instances when it froze more than a student's bank account after spring break? So is rapid speed truly beneficial or a potential risk? We'll delve deeper into that. Chapter 3, Network Stability. Here's the reality. While Ethereum may be slower, it's dependable. Think of it as your grandma's reliable old Buick. It keeps moving without breakdowns. Solana, on the other hand? Picture it as a Formula One race car. When operational, it performs brilliantly. But when it malfunctions, it has experienced its share of outages. So by 2025, what has changed? As it turns out, Solana has been striving for better reliability, especially with the rollout of the Fire Dancer validator client. If true, this is promising. But will it be enough to win your trust and your trades? Chapter 4, Developer Ecosystem. This is where Ethereum shines. It boasts a thriving development community, period. With more than 4,000 active developers monthly, it supports massive DeFi, NFT, and DAO ecosystems. Every serious Web3 project? Most likely it launched on Ethereum. Solana is gaining traction, resembling an innovative underground scene, scrappy, creative, and at times chaotic. In 2025, you'll notice more games and mobile-first dApps emerging there. So, do you invest in the seasoned veterans with expert developers, or the new contenders with everything to gain? Chapter 5. User Experience. Let's discuss wallets and user onboarding. Ethereum provides MetaMask. It's dependable and well-established, but setting it up for newcomers feels like programming a fax machine. In contrast, Solana offers the Phantom Wallet. Sleek, fast, mobile-friendly, and easy to use. Seriously, even your mom could effortlessly navigate purchasing an NFT with it. Moreover, Solana is advancing toward native phone integration. Meanwhile, ETH? I still grapple with gas fees. Speaking of gas fees, can we discuss how they seem to be incredibly costly these days? Chapter 6. Fees and Speeds. Now let's focus on what traders prioritize most: costs and speeds. For Ethereum, the typical transaction fee ranges from $2 to $10, influenced by network congestion. While it's a steep decline from earlier days of $80 fees, it remains unreasonably high. Conversely, Solana's fees are mere fractions of a penny, much less than what you find beneath couch cushions. High-frequency traders and those flipping NFTs in the wee hours will find Solana offers exceptional value. Chapter 7. DeFi and NFT Landscape. Ethereum continues to dominate DeFi. Think Uniswap, Aave, Curve. Billions are locked within those platforms. Nevertheless, Solana? It's where innovative solutions emerge. Platforms like Jupiter and Drift Protocol attract users who prioritize speed over brand recognition. Concerning NFTs, ETH showcases the Bored Apes. Solana counters with the Degenerate Apes, true story. Yet, by 2025, Solana's NFT volume is elevating faster than your favorite meme coin during a hype frenzy. Chapter 8. Institutional Adoption. Here's an interesting factor. Wall Street. Ethereum has gained institutional favor, primarily due to compliance, infrastructure, and security. Solana, however, it still finds itself in the Wild West phase, yet it's gradually making strides. Visa is exploring options. Shopify is engaging, and traditional finance players are beginning to adopt Solana rails for payments. So, which chain is earning Wall Street's affection, and which remains the rebellious outlier? Chapter 9. Security and Hack. Security is critical. Although Ethereum has experienced its share of breaches, the network itself remains robust. In contrast, Solana? It has faced drained hot wallets, smart contract exploits, and even chain pauses, troubling developments. However, they've prioritized audits and developed a new validator architecture for 2025. If you're dealing with significant investments, will you trust the vault or a startup garage with a simple lock? Chapter 10. Tokenomics. Let's discuss economics, literally. Ethereum now operates under a deflationary supply model. Thanks to EIP 1559 and proof of stake, ETH diminishes with each transaction. Think of it as a diminishing digital gold. Solana maintains a steady inflation rate, currently about 5%, although staking helps balance it out. So, would you prefer a coin that reduces its supply over time? Or one that relies on scaling and liquidity? Chapter 11. Market sentiment in 2025. What sentiments are traders expressing in 2025? Ethereum's price trends have been stable, a gradual bullish rise fortified by institutional support. What about Solana? It's volatile, but in a favorable way. It has become the preferred choice of retail traders and YouTubers who love dramatic titles. Why I'm 100xing on Solana? Yet remember, market sentiment can shift rapidly, similar to how quickly niche tokens can surge. Chapter 12. Trading Strategy. If you're looking for short-term gains, Solana offers exceptional speed and trading volume. It's well-suited for swing trades and momentum strategies. Conversely, Ethereum is ideal for long-term investments, especially if you're considering staking for yields or engaging with Layer 2 solutions. Craving the best of both worlds? Pair trade. Hedge your Solana investments with ETH, or benefit from ETH's stability while speculating on Solana's unpredictable nature. Chapter 13. Regulation Risk. Now, let's address an important issue: regulation. Ethereum enjoys clearer legal status. Even Gary Gensler has hesitated to deem it a security. On the flip side, Solana is not as fortunate. The SEC has expressed concerns, prompting some platforms to halt listings. In 2025, regulatory risk persists. If you're trading on US-based platforms, compliance might pose challenges. Chapter 14. Future roadmaps. Ethereum is focused on enhancing Layer 2 scalability. Consider Optimism, Arbitrum, and zk Sync. Solana aims for vertical integration, advancing chains, mobile compatibility, Fire Dancer clients, and comprehensive user experience. Ultimately, the pressing question is, do you wager on a multi-chain future or a Solana-focused super app? So, Ethereum or Solana? Ethereum stands as a stalwart veteran, trusted, secure, and esteemed. It remains the benchmark for long-term value. Solana represents an underdog turned contender, dynamic, quick, and explosive. If you enjoy riding the waves, this is the option for you. However, perhaps the wiser question isn't simply which to trade, but rather how to trade both, tailored to your objectives, time frame, and risk appetite. And if you're still uncertain, why not balance it out and invest in both? Hit that like button and subscribe for more informational videos. After all, diversification is more than just a trending term, it's essential for survival.